They ain't on here yet. It's just people that's waiting. We wait. Live stream, brother.
Turn the volume on and off when you talk to me.
Hello?
Good morning. If you wish to apply for the services of the public defender, please see my message in the chat regarding directions on how to do so. Thank you. What cell is this?
Good morning. Please remain on mute. Thank you.
All right, can everyone hear me? Good morning.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry about having technical issues.
Good morning.
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Is that better?
Good morning. Did anyone hear the judge's announcement?
Yes.
What was
Yes.
No.
No.
The judge is still having technical difficulties. Please mute yourself until he comes back on. Thank you.
Okay, can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, thank you all. And okay, again, I apologize. Let's see. Let me go through that again. Can you all hear me? Shake your heads if
Yes.
Yes.
Again, I am Judge Eric Morrow. This is the Orca Beat Status Council today. For those of you that are on Zoom, let me remind you that this is an official court session and you should conduct yourself as if you were actually in court with me today. That means that if you're, I'm going to need for you to pull over. If you are at work, I'm going to need for you to find a quiet place to address the court. You should not be walking around or trying to conduct any other business while court is in session this morning. For those defendants that are with us this morning, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You have the right to have counsel present at these proceedings today. We do have public defenders that are able to assist you if you would like to see if you qualify for their services. At the end of my announcements, I'll give the public defender the opportunity to let you know how to go about applying for their services if that's something that you wish to do. We also have solicitors on the line that will be able to give you offers in your cases. If you do not wish to accept their offers, you have a right to plead not guilty, and we will reset the case on these Orca calendars for a bench trial or a jury trial. In the past, these cases were returned to the division judge for resolution. These cases now remain with the Orca calendar, and we will be conducting bench trials and jury trials, and the jury trial will be scheduled today. Mr. Korn, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor, I can hear you.
Would you please inform people how they can go about seeking your services if they wish to do so?
Certainly, if you're on Zoom, please see my note in the chat about emailing me at lawrence.corn@fultoncountyga.gov. It's in the chat. Just go ahead and click on that and send me an email. I will send you an application. Please fill it out and send it back to me as soon as you can. Thank you very much. Also, if you're in the courtroom, please see one of the attorneys there. We have in the courtroom attorney Mike Raffoff and attorney Javier Trejo.
Thank you, Mr. Korn.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Githier. I hope you're doing well today. Who else do we have from this?
Erica Marshall Story. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Doing well, thank you all.
Good morning, Your Honor. Denise Riley.
Ms. Riley, good to see you, Ms. Riley, again.
Good to see you.
We were just on film last evening or yesterday. Okay, and nothing further. Let me go ahead and call the calendar. Position number 1, David Baker.
Good morning, Judge. That's my case.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Doing great, Judge.
What's the announcement on Mr. Baker?
I would absolutely love to talk to somebody about this case, Judge. This is a case I've been trying to move for months.
Okay, let's see, we'll give you that opportunity. Whose case is this with the solicitor's office?
Your Honor, that would be my case. I have positions 1 through 14.
Okay, Counselor, if you'll just hold on till we get to the end of the.
I will.
Put you into a breakout room with Ms. Riley. Thank you. Position number 2, Alia Barber. Ms. Barber on the line. It appears that this case was for a trial date. There was a failure to appear in the case. What's the state's pleasure?
Your Honor, I believe that Ms. Barber has 2 cases on the calendar. She's both position 2 and 3. Although the first case, the position 2, I would be willing to dead docket. I would not be willing to dead docket the 3rd position. So I would be asking for a bench warrant.
Okay, I've already signed a bench warrant in that case, Ms. Riley. That's what my calendar indicates. So we'll check on that. If a bench warrant has not already been issued, we will issue a bench warrant in position number 2. It's my understanding you put that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Position 4, Willie Bass.
The state would be asking for a bench warrant, Your Honor. It looks like a warrant was issued in July of 2021 in the division.
Okay, we'll see the status, and if it's still, if they still haven't picked him up, we will bench warrant on that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Position 5, Ashley Blair.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Kyra Lynn here on behalf of Ms. Blair.
Good morning, Ms. Lynn. Hope you're well. What are we going to do with it?
Thank you, Judge. I spoke with ASG Miracle Williams yesterday, and she informed me that this case had been passed over to ASG Angela Waldrop. And so I'm wanting an opportunity to present the materials to Ms. Waldrop that I've already previously presented to Ms. Williams. So I'm asking for time to do that and to receive a reset date in order to work towards resolution on this case.
And I'm not sure, since technical issues, what was heard this morning and what wasn't heard. So let me just go ahead and repeat it, that all of these cases that we have on the Orca will remain on the Orca calendar through a jury trial. So there are new solicitors that will be handling these cases. I believe this is Ms. Riley's case. So I'm this morning, Ms. Lynn, to speak with Ms. Riley, and so that we can move the case forward. If you don't have the things that you need, I'm happy to reset it till another status conference or a final plea calendar, if that's what you desire.
Yes, if we could do that, Judge, I would appreciate it, just because I do have the materials, but it's about 90 pages worth of information, just demonstrating prior difficulties and information that would tend to exonerate my client. And so I don't think Ms. Riley would have time this morning to review that much information.
Okay. So would you just like for us to go ahead and reset it now so that you can get her that, and you can move on with your day?
If you would allow, Your Honor, yes, I would like that very much.
Let's see.
Well, Your Honor, excuse me for just a moment. Ms. Lane, if I will put my email in the chat to you in a direct message. And is this the best email address for you on the screen?
It is. It should say kyralinlaw@gmail.com.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So we'll put it on a final plea calendar on November 10th at 9 a.m. If that's fine with you.
Yes, that works, Your Honor. As of now, I don't have anything calendared for that date.
Ms. Riley, is that fine with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Judge, of course, I would like to work towards resolution prior to that. And so hopefully we can resolve it well before November 10th.
Good, good. Court encourages everyone gets a reset to this or vice versa so that the next time we're on the calendar, I'll move cases forward.
Yes, Your Honor.
Further calendar this morning, Ms. Lynn?
No, Judge, that concludes my business. May myself and Ms. Blair be excused.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day, Judge.
Petition number 6, Cedric Boswell.
Good morning, Judge. Attorney Brandon Dixon on behalf of Mr. Boswell.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, if you're speaking, we cannot hear you.
Something happened with my.
You're very low.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
That's better.
Good morning, Mr. Boswell today.
Judge.
You're going out, you're in and out, Your Honor. You'll have to speak up louder.
Judge, my office just filed an entry of appearance and a discovery request on this matter yesterday. I will be requesting that the case be placed on another status calendar to give my office an opportunity to receive the discovery and review.
This November 9th work.
One moment, Judge.
Well, Your Honor, November 9th is a Wednesday. Are we continuing these cases to a Wednesday date or a Thursday date?
Wednesday.
Okay.
Thursday dates. Violet.
I'm sorry.
I have both Wednesday and Thursday dates.
Judge, I have a few cases scheduled for the same time on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Would the court allow me to have the status hearing on the 10th?
That's fine. Thursday, November 10th at 9. That works?
Yes, Judge. Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Have a good day, Mr. Dixon.
Wait, Mr. Dixon, I've placed my email in a direct chat message to you. Please send me an email so that I can send you the state's offer.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Position 7, Daniel Briscoe Lott.
Your Honor, I show on the calendar that he is represented by Rayshawn Williams. I'm not sure if Mr. Williams was previously with the Public Defender's Office.
Oh, can you all hear Mr. Trejo? Mr. Trejo speaking in court.
He's on mute.
Present.
Is that better?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Well, Your Honor, as I was mentioning, a number of cases were recently moved around in our office. So this case and a number of others on this calendar.
Mr. Trejo, now I'm having trouble hearing.
Is that better? Can everybody?
Is that any better? Can Ms. Riley, can you hear Mr. Trejo?
I heard him say, is that better?
Okay. So
yeah.
On this case and a number of others on this calendar, we recently had a number of files moved in our office. Mr. Raffoff and I are going to be handling them. So the calendar may not reflect our names. However, we have inherited those cases, are in the process of filing entries and taking the necessary steps to make sure that we'll be moving forward on them. On position 7, Your Honor, it doesn't appear that we do have discovery on this one. This is a DUI, so it is a more evidence-heavy case. So we would ask that this one be reset to the next available calendar to give us some time to obtain those materials and to speak with the state on the best way to move forward.
All right. Does November 10th work?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll reset it for November 10th on the final plea.
Great.
calendar.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. It's at 9 o'clock.
So I'm scheduled for November 10th, 9 o'clock.
Yes, is this Mr. Briscoe?
Correct.
Yes, Mr. Briscoe. Your counsel will be in touch with you and discuss the matter with you and get the necessary materials to move the case forward, okay?
All right, all right. If I have a number change, I believe it's a new number from what they had on file from last time.
Yes. Can you put that in chat to Mr. Trejo? You see the chat?
All right, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can do that.
Thank you.
Okay. Got it, Mr. Briscoe? Right.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
And once you do that, you're free to go, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Position 8, Tanisha Brody. Ms. Brody on the line.
Honor, Ms. Brody has both positions 8 and 9. The state would be asking for bench warrants.
She doesn't join us by the end of the court session. A bench warrant will be granted. Position 10, Marathon Brooks. Ms. Brooks present. I have counsel that spoke at some point represented Mr. Brooks.
Yes, Your Honor, I have that was the PD's office.
Is there any reflection that that's your client, Corn or counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Brooks, I spoke with her on the phone yesterday. It was my understanding. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about somebody else. I'm referring to Ms. Netherland. That is one of our clients, or it was at one point. But I don't know whether we've had any contact with her. We do have a file.
The state would request a bench warrant, Your Honor.
This is Ms. Brooks.
Right.
It's Mr. Brooks,
Mr.
Meriton Brooks.
Brooks, yes. All right, so since it was represented or is represented by the Public Defender's Office, I'm going to give him one additional chance to appear. I'm going to put him on the show cause calendar for Wednesday, November 9th at 9 a.m. Public defenders if someone will look into this for the court. I believe that this is your client, and I want to at least give him all the opportunity to have him show. Counsel.
Thank you.
Somebody's gonna have to acknowledge me with a yes. Okay, thank you. Position 11, Shane Brown.
Your Honor, the state would request a bench warrant.
Not appear by the end of the calendar, a bench warrant will be granted. Position 12, Julian Browning.
That one is mine as well, Your Honor. Javier Trejo for Mr. Browning. Regarding the most.
All right, we'll put you into a breakout room with Riley at the close of the calendar. Position 13, Quinoska Bryant. Or Quantica Bryant.
Your Honor, Ms. Bryant sent an application in and unfortunately she does not qualify, so we cannot represent her.
Is Ms. Bryant on the line with us this morning?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Bryant. A private attorney representing you on this matter?
I'm sorry, you were breaking up. I can't hear you.
Have a private attorney representing you on this matter?
No, sir.
It's my understanding that you don't qualify for a public defender this morning. I'm happy to let you speak with the solicitor to see what they will offer you in regards. If you're not happy with that offer, you can request a bench trial or a jury trial. Okay, is that what you'd like to do this morning?
Yes, sir.
Hold on.
Would you like for me to put that on the record now?
Go ahead, Ms. Riley.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state's offer in this case would be 12 months on probation, attend and complete a family violence intervention program, 30 hours of community service, and you are to have no further violent or harassing contact with Curtina Napier.
Okay. Okay.
That would be the state's offer.
Okay. You said probation. Is it just reporting or I have to pay?
It would be reporting probation. You can speak with Judge Morrow regarding payment.
And Ms. Bryant, the Family Violence Intervention Program is probably going to take you about 6 months to complete. While completing that program, you would be on probation and being monitored. Once you complete the Family Violence Intervention community service, I would let the probation go to a non-reporting status, which means that you have to report. And I would waive the probation fees for you while you're on probation to help you get and stay on your feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll work. So how I'm sorry, the connection is kind of poor a little, so it's kind of breaking up.
Time to think. Bryant?
I can't really hear you.
All right, so everyone else hear me? Ms. Riley, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Bryant, I'm gonna need for you to get to a better location so that you can address the court, and I'm gonna come back to your case at the end of the calendar, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Position number 14, Jasmine Champion.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Good morning. My understanding is that Bartels represents you in this matter. Have you spoken with Mr. Bartels?
I'm sorry, you said who?
Have you spoken with Mr. Bartels regarding your case, ma'am?
Elizabeth Hose, but then they transferred it to OSHA.
Orca.
Orca,
Your
I'm
Honor,
sorry.
Your Honor, Mr. Bartels is a lawyer in our office. However, it's been
He's no
transferred,
longer.
so it'll be one of us now.
I'll say it again for you, Mr. Cohen.
Mr. Bartels is an attorney in our office. So it'll be one of our cases.
And do you know if Mr. Bartels is going to be on the line with us today?
It'll be either Mr. Raffoff or Trejo. It wasn't on our list of cases that we represent, but I know Mr. Bartels. I know this to be one of our cases. Although possibly not. Just occurs to me that this is a 2019 case and I'm not sure Mr. Bartels is working in our office then. I'll check it out on Odyssey, Judge.
Okay, I'll hold for your announcement. So, Mr. Hold on for me.
Hello?
Can you hear me, Ms. Champion? Okay, just hold on,
Yes, you
Just-
said hold on.
hold on for us. We're gonna try to see if you have counsel representing you in this matter, okay?
Okay, it was what's her name? Cause she emailed me. She messaged me.
We'll check.
this morning.
Hold on for us, please.
Okay.
15, Marissa Cooper.
Vendor's office, Your Honor. This one I would ask to pre-try with.
Who has this portion of the calendar?
Good morning again, Your Honor. I am handling Marissa Cooper and wanted to see if she was in court. The state is inclined to submit a null process in this matter.
All right, Mr. Trejo is representing Ms. Cooper.
Okay, I can forward that to, is it Essence Atkins today?
Essence Smith.
Essence Smith, I'm sorry.
We'll sign that null process. On the line with us. Lisa Edward. Who's the solicitor assigned to this?
It's my case, Your Honor, Erica Marshall Story.
What numbers do you have on the calendar today?
I have positions 15, and then 17 through 35.
Okay, thank you. And what is your pleasure on position 6, Alicia Edwards?
The state is requesting a bench warrant. I don't believe I heard Ms. Edwards respond to the call of the calendar.
Here, but
And I'm not able to hear you as clearly as previously, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. This is a new setup for us here, so.
Of course, we understand.
Hear me. As Ms. Marshall's story is done, please let me know. A bench warrant will be granted if Ms. Edwards does not appear by the end of the calendar.
Thank you.
Position 7.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, this is Marissa Cooper. I just didn't hear anything going on. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I didn't hear what was supposed to happen with my case.
Okay, can you hear me, Ms. Cooper?
Yeah, I can hear you. I heard my name being called. I heard her say that she had my case, and then I didn't hear anything after that. And I just heard you guys talking about Miss Edwards.
Okay, Ms. Cooper, your case is going to be dismissed. It's going to be null pros by the state, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Position 17, Dylan Embry.
Your Honor, the state will be requesting a bench warrant. I have that the bench warrant was pending signature by the division judge in February of 2022, but it was never issued.
Warrant will be granted if Mr. Embry does. Position 18, Irvin Etienne.
Hey, Judge, that's my case. It's David Crawford for the defendant.
What are we going to do with Mr. Etienne today?
Judge, we haven't received discovery. I need time to receive discovery and an offer from the state. We could continue it to the November 10th calendar.
Ms. Marshall's story, you will also place your information in the chat so that Mr. Crawford can get in touch with you.
I will. I'm seeing that this is a 2017 case, Mr. Crawford. At no point in time you've received a discovery?
No, I came into the case in June of this year, June of 22.
Okay, and as long as there is, you have submitted to the e-filing process, if discovery is not there, then I'll make sure that it will be uploaded, but you will not receive it directly from me. You'll have to go into the e-filing system and retrieve it.
Okay, I looked at the docket yesterday and it was not available on
Okay,
the e-docket, so,
I'll make sure that I do that. I'm going to put my email in to the chat, and if you can do the same, I can forward you the sentence recommendation as well.
okay, thank you.
You're quite welcome.
All right, anything further, Mr. Crawford? If not, once you get that done, you and your client are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's my only case today. Thank you.
Position 19, Anthony Foster. Okay, Foster on the line. This is a story, this Trejo's case, and he would like to discuss it with you this morning.
That's fine.
But you make out a phone call at the end of the time. Position 20, Charles Glenn.
Present, Your Honor. Present.
I hear you, Mr. Glenn. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Trejo from the Public Defender's Office has announced that he's representing you. That's the rest of the announcement, Mr. Trejo.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Story this morning in regards to your case, Mr. Glenn. So if you just hang on the line for us, okay?
Okay.
Position 21, Deandra Graham.
On that one, it doesn't have.
I don't know. Are you all hearing Mr. Trejo or not, Ms. Marshall?
No, I am not.
Was that, he needs time to get discovery on the matter. So we're going to respect this.
Your Honor, this is on Charles Glenn.
No, this is on Deandra.
Oh, Deandra Graham. Okay. I actually have requested that discovery be sent. It may be uploaded to Odyssey, but Mr. Trejo, it will be forthcoming. I made that request about 2 days ago.
All right, so we'll reset to the November 10th calendar if that's all right.
So are we setting this down for an additional date? I'm sorry, I cannot completely hear what you're saying, Your Honor.
November 10th date.
That's fine.
Let's see, is Deandra Graham on the line? Position 22, Kelvin Gresham.
Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Gresham.
I'm here, Your Honor. I'm here, Your Honor.
I hear you. Mr. Trejo, would you mind coming over to the mic so that I don't have to repeat everything? Mr. Gresham, Mr.
Yes.
Here on your behalf also this morning, okay?
Who represent me, Your Honor?
Me, Mr. Gresham, with the Public Defender's Office. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Great, thank you, sir. Your Honor, this is one where we do have some discovery. However, I will be following up with Ms. Marshall's story regarding an offer. As we're going to be in a breakout discussing some other cases, I'll add this one to the list to speak to her about.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So, Mr. Gresham, if you'll just hang on the line for us.
Okay.
Position 23, Marcus Greer.
That one's mine as well, Your Honor. That one, we do have some paper discovery, but I believe there may be some other materials outstanding. So we'll ask if that one may be reset to the 11/10 calendar as well.
And let's see, is Mr. Greer present?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, Your Honor?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Mr. Greer.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna reach out to you, okay?
Okay, should I put, because I have a different number, so should I put my new number in the chat?
Yes, if you'll do that for us, Mr. Greer, we'd appreciate it.
And also, Your Honor, will this also be a Zoom court date?
It'll be Zoom, or you can come down to the court in person, so whichever you prefer.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'll put your number in, you're free to go, Mr. Greer.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Position 24, Royce Hall.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Andre Smith on behalf of Mr. Hall. He is on the call in my office under my name, Andre Smith.
What are we gonna do with Mr. Hall today?
Your Honor, back in, I believe, May of 21, Ms. Melnick was on the case. I received initial paper discovery on this, Your Honor. I also sent over my presentation of the case shortly thereafter, but I didn't hear nothing back. So I would like to have the opportunity to do the same thing with whoever's working that case now. I could get the email and we can discuss that and set it down for 11/10 date. We may be able to resolve it.
I'm muted though.
I don't hear anything if somebody's talking.
Yes, I was muted. I'm sorry. I am able to handle that matter with you, Mr. Hall. I'm sorry, Mr. Smith, for your client, Mr. Hall. Do I need to put my information in the chat, or do you have that?
I think I already have your email, Ms. Marshall Story. So I'll just shoot you an email because everything is on email. I'll just forward it to you.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you all, you all want to speak this morning, or do you want to speak at a later date?
Your Honor, I think we're going to need a later date. I don't handle many of the cruelty to animal cases. So the offer that a prior assistant provided does call for jail time. So I doubt we'll be able to work that out today.
Mr. Smith?
All I heard was my name. Did you say something before that, Your Honor?
I'd like to reset this until November 10th to speak with Ms. Marshall Story.
That'd be great, Your Honor.
So we'll reset November 10th at 9 a.m. Hopefully you all can speak prior to that time.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. I'm going to report to Judge Eden now. Thank you so much.
Mr. Hall. Position 5, Sydney Hepburn. Mr. Hepburn on the line.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm here.
Okay. I'm sorry, where are you, Mr. Hepburn?
I can't hear you.
I think he's on the Samsung SM-A, but we're not able to see a face on the camera.
Wait, I just started the video. Let me see.
Mr. Hepburn, I have that you're represented by Craig Lewis. Is that right?
I haven't spoke to anyone, sir. And as far as I'm concerned, I thought my case was dropped. Like I was on the news and I had an Amber Alert and all that. Now they're saying the state picked it up and gave me new charges on something that was dropped. So I'm trying to get this matter resolved as soon as possible.
Okay. Do we know if Mr. Lewis has an appearance in this matter?
No, I haven't spoken to Mr. Lewis. I had no knowledge of him being my public defender or whatever he is.
He's a conflict attorney, Your Honor.
Okay, so, Mr. Hepburn, we're gonna get into, apparently your case, was before another judge, but he assigned, Mr. Lewis, as your attorney. So we're gonna have to get in touch with Mr. Lewis in regard to this, okay?
Hey, is it possible? Can y'all give me another attorney? Cause it seems like I've been trying to get in contact with him. I can't get in contact with him.
Okay, well, the court will get in contact with him if you, and we will, see what the problem is. Okay, Mr. Hepburn?
Yes.
All right, so, I am gonna also reset your case to November 10th so that I can have time to, touch base with Mr. Lewis and see where we are, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we'll get a notice for November 10th at 9 o'clock, and hopefully we'll impress upon Mr. Lewis that he can get in touch with you as soon as possible. Would you mind placing, or can you place your contact information in the chat for me?
Yes, sir, I will. And may I ask, can I have the next court date? Can it still be video? Because I stay out of state. I don't stay in Georgia. I stay in Miami, Florida.
Mr. Hepburn, that's fine. So you can appear just as you're appearing today, okay?
Okay.
All right, so put the information in the chat, get it to Mr. Lewis, and we'll see you back on.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Position 26, Antonio Houston.
Yes, sir. How you doing today?
Morning, Mr. Houston. Let's see. You have a private attorney representing you in this matter?
No, sir. I will be representing myself today.
You do understand that you have a right to have counsel here, and that we do have public defenders that can represent you if you qualify. Would you like to qualify for public defender?
No, sir. I'll be representing myself. I'm asking that the case be dismissed and dropped.
I don't believe that they're going to do that, Mr. Houston. Just to let you know, you have been charged in case 20 CR 006106E with simple battery family violence.
But it's false though. I didn't touch anyone. I didn't hit anyone, and I have my witness here, and I have evidence also.
Houston, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. I'm happy to give you that opportunity this morning. Plead not guilty, and that you want either a bench trial or a jury trial. Ms. Marshall's story, I don't believe that the state is going to drop this matter. Is that correct?
No, then that's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. This is my wife right here.
We're not going to try this matter today.
Okay. Not guilty.
So, for a not guilty plea. Now, do you want a bench trial, which I would hear the evidence and make a ruling on, or would you like a jury trial? Where,
I can't hear you, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
So you can either request a jury trial or a bench trial. I would hear the evidence.
Where you will hear the, I want to go to the one where you hear the evidence.
So we're going to set you down for a bench trial, and that bench trial is going to be on Thursday, November 10th. At 1:30, okay?
And I have to come down there, right?
You're going to have to come down, and please bring whatever witnesses or whatever evidence you want me to consider at that time, and I'll be happy to do that, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You have any other questions for me this morning?
No, sir.
You're going to get a notice for this bench trial, and we'll see you back on November 10th, okay?
All right, thank you so much.
Position 27, Emmett.
That one is mine, Your Honor. This is one where I don't believe any discovery filed, so we would ask that it be reset so we can make arrangements to receive.
Okay. November 10th.
Excuse me, I hear you.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Johnson.
Good morning.
Trejo is in court and indicates that he's representing you. He needs some more time to look into your case, so we're going to reset it till November 10th, okay?
Your Honor,
Can
I'm
you
going
make
to,
it, excuse me,
Your
can
Honor,
you make it sooner than that?
excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and submit a no process in this matter, Your Honor. I'll need to draft it. I'll get it to the court by the end of the session.
So, Mr. Johnson, they're going to dismiss your case, okay?
Okay,
All right. You have any other questions for me?
no, ma'am. I mean, sir,
Okay, Mr. Johnson.
like, excuse me, how can I get some paperwork saying that it's dismissed?
I'm sorry, who's?
Can I get some paperwork saying that it's dismissed?
I can share a copy with you, Mr. Johnson, once that's been filed.
Do I need to come down or could it be emailed?
I can email it to you, sir. If you don't mind, just put your email in the chat. I'll contact you via chat right now, and if you'll just send it to me as soon as by the state, we should have that in the next few days. We'll send that over to you.
Okay, thank you.
Petition 28, Diamond Jones.
Will Kelbaugh on behalf of Ms. Jones, and she's present on the Zoom. I'd like to pre-trial the case with whoever the prosecutor is.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Kelbaugh. I believe that this is Ms. Parker's case.
That's correct.
Once we get to the end of the count, we'll turn to a breakout room with her, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Position 29, Rashard Langford. I do have that at some point he was represented by the Public Defender's Office. This is.
I have a Patrick Sellers. I don't recognize the name. Is that someone who was formerly with the PD's office?
It's one of our cases. That'll be Mr. Rapoff's case.
Okay.
Open to Mr. 29, right? Rashard Langford.
That's correct.
I would ask for a reset. I don't have the file and I haven't spoken to him.
Okay, well, have a reset. We'll put it on the show cause calendar on November 9th to see if give you time to at 9 o'clock. Give you time to speak with him. Contact him. Petition 30, Kim Lewison. And I have attorney Rashawn Williams.
That would be my case too. Again, I don't have a file on it.
Okay.
Open to.
We'll give.
We're talking about 30?
Position 30.
Okay, yes. I haven't spoken to Kim Lewison, nor do I have a file.
All right, we'll put it on the show cause for November 9th. Give you that opportunity. Position 31, Gregory Mason.
That would be the same response, Your Honor. That would be my case. I don't have a file, nor have I spoken to Mr. Mason.
Okay, November 9th, show cause hearing to give him an opportunity, to see if you can contact him. Position 32, McCall Muhammad.
Your Honor, Denise Riley for the state. We will be asking for a bench warrant.
Ms. Riley, was he given an opportunity previously to matter?
You went out, Your Honor.
Was he given the opportunity in this case to, I have that he was on a compliance calendar or something of that nature?
To my knowledge, he has not been and is not in our pretrial diversion program, Your Honor. And I've been in contact with the victim and she is adamantly opposed to that and wishes to have no contact with Mr. Muhammad, is still in fear of him. So I would ask for a bench warrant.
Bench warrant will be granted if he doesn't appear by the end of the calendar.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Position 33, Dejane Murray. What's the state's pleasure?
Your Honor, the state would be fine with putting this case on a dead docket.
Okay. Position 34 is in person with us this morning, Gloria Netherland.
That is my case. I would say I do have discovery, and I would like to speak with the solicitor on that. He's here in court.
Yes. Gloria, this is your case.
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll give you the opportunity to speak with counsel.
Okay. Mr. Rapoff, do you still have my cell number or do I need to put it in the chat again for you?
Need to chat again.
I surely will.
Position 35, Patrick Patterson. Patrick Patterson. Pleasure.
Dead docket, please.
Position 36, Takia Primus. Takia Primus. Marshall Story.
This is Ms. Scythia's case, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ms. Primus also failed to appear on January 25th, 2021, and given the nature of the charges, we will request a bench warrant.
Bench warrant will be granted if she doesn't appear by the end of the calendar. Position 37, Tony Prudhomme, Rudhomme.
The state will request a dead docket on that one, Your Honor.
Okay. Position 38, Jose Rodriguez.
Your Honor, Mr. Rodriguez sent me an application. Unfortunately, he does not qualify, so we will not be able to represent him.
On that one, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Position 38, Jose Rodriguez.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Rodriguez sent me an application. Unfortunately, he does not qualify, so we will not be able to represent him.
On that one, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Position 38, Jose Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez, you are.
Mr. Rodriguez sent me an application. What's happening? He does not qualify, so we will not be able to represent him.
On that one, Your Honor.
Position 38. You can only be on one device at a time. Okay. You're going to have to get off one of those devices.
I'm a little freaked out right now.
Mr. Rodriguez? Okay, we're going to come back to you, Mr. Rodriguez, and give you the opportunity to join us.
Mike, you need services and interpreter.
I didn't get it. I did not get the feeling that he couldn't understand me. I just think he's on a delay.
Your Honor, I think that's accurate. I think there's some issues with his technical stuff. We exchanged emails. He understood my.
Okay. So if Mr. Corner, if you wouldn't mind, he might have to log out and log back on with just one device. So maybe suggest that to him, please.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna complete the calendar and I'll come back to Mr. Rodriguez. Position 39, Marsha Rodriguez. Oh, good morning, Ms. Rodriguez. Let's see. Ms. Rodriguez is in court with us. Ms. Rodriguez, good morning. Do you have a private attorney representing you in this matter?
No, Your Honor.
Would you like to seek the assistance of the public defender today to represent you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we're gonna give
I'll
you,
her an application.
okay, we're gonna give you an application. Position, thank you. Position 40, Amanda Stamps.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Key from Miss Stamps. Your Honor, I'd like to thank counsel for the state. She was kind enough to send me an email on Friday. We had not received the notices, and I will follow up with the clerk's office to make sure that we have the right addresses in there. And she also was good enough to send me a police report on Tuesday, but I haven't had a chance to meet with my client, go over everything with her. So if we could reset it to preferably the 10th, the 10th, if that would be okay with the judge, I would appreciate it.
That's fine. We'll reset you for the 10th for the final plea calendar.
Thank you.
Welcome. And hopefully you all can speak prior to that time. And if
Yes, I'm going to speak with my client, and then I will get a hold of the solicitor and see if we can't get this resolved.
you have the solicitor's information.
Yes, I have her email and everything. Yes.
Very good. You all have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Position 41, Rasheen Stitchcomb.
I represent Stinchcombe, Your Honor. I did see her on the Zoom call earlier today. I've been in touch with ASG Gatiea about this one. We are waiting on some video on this case, but I have been in contact with my client this morning. It may be able to plead today if I'm able to speak with Ms. Gatiea at some point while we're in recess.
Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
we'll do a breakout. Position 42, Marcos Pineda. Marcos Pineda, Pineda. State's pleasure.
The state requests a bench warrant.
Bench warrant will be granted if he does not appear by the end of the calendar. Position 43, Christopher Carver. I have a Rashawn Williams.
And I have had no contact with Mr. Tarver, nor do I have a fax.
Okay, I'm going to reset at one additional time to give you the opportunity to contact him for the show cause calendar on November 9th at 9.
Thank you.
Okay. Position 44, Chesley Thomas.
That would be the same response, Your Honor.
Okay, the show cause hearing on November 9th. Position 45, David Thornton.
I'm here.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Thornton.
Good morning.
It's my understanding that you are going to be represented by the public defender's office, Mr. Thornton. Can you place in the chat? Get in touch.
I'm sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you.
you place your information in the chat so that they can hear from you? Or so that-
Okay. In the chat. Or what kind of information do they need?
Phone number.
Oh, my phone number?
Email address.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
someone's gonna be getting in touch with you, Mr. Thornton. And Ms. Ratz, I believe that you're probably gonna want this to be continued to November 10th also.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And we're gonna case until November 10th, Mr. Thornton, to give you all an opportunity to discuss the matter.
Judge, if we could briefly go back to number 44, Chelsea Thomas. She's actually on the Zoom. I know we put her off for a show cause hearing, but she's here. I just saw her on the chat.
Hello, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Ms. Thomas will do the same. It's my understanding that the public defender's office is going to represent you. So if you'll put your contact information, your phone number, and your email in the chat for us, someone will be getting in touch with you, okay?
Okay.
All right, and your case, to give them the opportunity to look into your case is going to be continued until November 9th, okay?
Okay.
All right, so once you get that done, Ms. Thomas, you're free to go.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Corn. Position 46, Shadahan White.
Your Honor, Mr. White is also in the chat. He's been trying to get an application filled out, but he hasn't responded as well as I'd like. Mr. White, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm right here.
All right. I need you to send me your email address. Put it in the chat, please, so I can send you an application.
Sent it.
I've asked you to do this.
It's in the chat.
All right, thank you. I will send you that application.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Get that filled out, Mr. White. We'll be back to you, okay?
All right.
Position 47, Shakita Williams.
Here.
Good morning, Ms. Williams. I have down that your office represents. You're being represented by the putting your contact information, your email, and your phone number in the chat, please.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So somebody they'll be contacting you this morning. So are you with me, Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Okay. Someone will be contacting you. Hold on for us, ma'am.
Okay.
Position 48, Terrell Williams.
Good morning, Your Honor. Marvin Ellington here on behalf of Mr. Williams.
Good morning, Mr. Arrington. What are we going to do with Mr. Williams today?
I think we're going to do a plea unless the state's going to dismiss it or non-price.
No, Your Honor, the state is not willing to dismiss the case. We have discussed, or I have discussed with Mr. Arrington, a offer of $500. I believe that Mr. Williams does not wish to be placed on probation, but he cannot pay today. So the plea cannot be taken today, as he would have to pay at that time in order to not be on probation. So I believe Attorney Arrington would like this set after next Friday, which is when Mr. Williams will have the money.
So
I could likely do the 10th, Your Honor, or I may be able to do the 9th. I've got a hearing on the 9th. So the 10th would be better, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, if you're speaking, I cannot hear you.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
thank you.
We set it for November 10th. If he gets it paid before then it's my understanding that, what are you gonna do with the case, Ms. Riley?
Your Honor, he has to enter a plea to the speeding count
All
and pay a, yes, $500 fine. So he can't pay it prior to entering the plea.
So, Mr. Arrington, if you would, we'll reset it to the 10th, but if you'll make sure that the court has the paperwork prior to that time so that we can go ahead and dispense with this quickly, okay? Are you hearing me?
He's on mute.
He's on mute.
Oh,
Okay, yes, thank you, Your Honor. That's all that we have. May we be excused?
have a good day.
You too.
49, Juliet Wilmore.
Good morning, Judge Shantira Martin Stokes for Ms. Wilmore. She should be on the platform. I don't know what we're gonna do.
I'm
with
here.
But we're not, the offer that the state is presenting, we're opposed to pleading, so you could put us on a ready list.
Okay, well, you are requesting a jury trial?
Oh, yes, sir, we are. Subject to, they keep talking about medical bills, and I think they've been getting those medical bills for at least a year. Restitution to be determined. I mean, I don't know how long it takes to get the bills. Either you got them or you don't. So,
Your Honor, I have reached out to try to get those medical bills, and as soon as I can get them, I can give her an amount.
Okay, so what do you all want me to do? Is the amount the only thing that's at issue, or is there something else at issue?
Judge, I mean, Ms. Wilmore is unwilling to plead to what they are presenting at this time. So like I said, you can put us on a jury trial calendar.
Okay, so that jury trial calendar, Ms. Stokes, is gonna be Tuesday, November 15th.
Okie doke.
You'll get notice for that time.
Thank you. Have a good day, Judge.
Thank you. You also, Ms. Wilmore.
Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Amen. Position 50, Robert Young.
He's supposed to be on. I don't know that he is, but that's my case.
It's Mr. Young on the line with us.
Yeah,
Have you spoken with them?
no, but my office did.
So I'm going to put him on the show cause on November 9th to give you the opportunity to get him here. Okay. Okay, so that is the end of my calendar. If you joined late or did not hear your name called, please let me know.
Your Honor, I never got to address my case.
Mr. Glenn,
Charles Glenn, yes.
you've been represented by Mr. Trejo. He's going to speak with the solicitor and he will be with you, okay?
Am I able to get his contact information at this time?
He's going to contact you once he's spoken with the solicitor. His information is already in the chat. So hold on the line for us, Mr. Glenn.
Okay.
All right. So it's mine. Are you there, Mr. Majeski?
Yes, Judge.
Go ahead and put you in a breakout room with Miss Riley if you all are ready for that.
I am, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's
Excuse me, Judge.
yes.
I'm Miss Champion.
Yes, ma'am.
I was wondering, what was gonna do with my case?
What's your last name?
Champion. I'm Jasmine Champion.
Yeah, he has been represented by Paul Bartels in our office, and we don't, we have to get up with Mr. Bartels and get a file, but it has been one of our cases.
Yeah, but I had spoke with Elizabeth Hogue
Right.
because they had turned it to her, and when I last spoke to her, she said someone from OSHA was supposed to
Orca.
be getting with me, or Orca was supposed to be getting with me, but I haven't spoke to no one from Orca, and I forgot the lady who I did speak to from Orca, but she said that she wasn't going to be over my case.
Ms. Champion, if you could put your contact information, your name and email address in the chat, and we will, one of our attorneys will get a hold of you, all right?
Okay, so would it be set for like another court day, or
We're going to request that, yes.
we just can't close it?
No, that's not up to me.
Okay.
And I see you there, Mr. Kelbar. I'm trying to get to your case so we can put you in a breakout room. And is this going to be with,
This is with Miss Marshall Story.
are you with me, Miss Marshall Story? Oh, she's already in a breakout room? Okay, we'll get with you as soon as we can, Mr. Kelbar.
Thank you.
And Ms. Githia, do we know, were any of your cases needing a breakout room?
I believe it was just one. Position 41 with Mr. Trejo.
Okay, are you ready for that, Mr. Trejo? Okay. So I don't know if you're going to be able to go into a breakout room from the court. Do you want to call her?
I can call her, yes, sir.
Okay.
Do you have my number?
Guys, he's about to call you, Ms. Githia.
Okay.
And I just got a email back, Judge. I'm probably gonna have to represent myself.
Okay, who's speaking?
That's Mr. White, Your Honor.
Mr. White.
Number 36 on the calendar. He does not qualify for a public defender.
Yeah, he said I don't qualify. I'm gonna represent myself.
And can you activate your camera for me, Mr. White? All right, so let me see which solicitor has your case. You're back with us, Ms. Marshall Story. This is
Yeah, we weren't very successful with the breakout room. So let's see, let me start first with position number 38. Jose Rodriguez and I were in a breakout room, but that is Ms. Githia's case. And I tried to explain to Mr. Rodriguez how to get out of the breakout room. And then Mr. Kelbaugh and I both joined Ms. Riley and Mr. Majeski in their breakout room. So perhaps we could start, unless you need an answer on the current case that you're working on. I'm not sure who that is. and whether it's mine or one of my colleagues.
So let me try to get you back into a breakout room with,
Mr. Kelbaugh?
well, you were in with Mr. Majeski, right? Well,
No,
No.
Miss Riley was in with Mr. Majeski, and then suddenly I appeared, and then suddenly Mr. Kelbaugh appeared in the breakout room along with Mr. Majeski and Miss Riley.
And Mr. Majeski and Miss Riley have since been taken abruptly out of the breakout room. We were not finished, so we need to also go back into a breakout room. Just Mr. Majeski and Miss Riley.
get all that? Okay,
Yes, Your Honor, we're working on it.
Okay.
it's trying today.
Patience is a virtue. We are gonna get through it.
Miss Riley.
Mhm.
So.
And Ms. Champion put her information in the chat. Can she be excused?
Yes.
We'll be in touch, Ms. Champion. You're done.
Okay, thank you.
So we're resetting, Mr. Corn, we're resetting Ms. Champion to get the opportunity to have hotels present. Is that right?
Or him to transfer the file to one of us.
All right, so we're gonna reset that for November 10th, the final plea.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, we're almost there. I was put into the breakout room with Mr. Majeski. Can we make sure that Miss Riley is placed in with Mr. Majeski? And I need to be placed in with Mr. Kelbaugh.
Did you all get that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I think I heard Ms. Marshall's story also say I needed to be in a breakout room with Jose Rodriguez.
Yes, I was placed in the breakout room with Jose Rodriguez, which was room 2.
Okay.
That needs to be Miss Gideya. I need to be in a room with Attorney Majeski, and I no longer see him on the screen, so I don't know where he went.
So Judge, I think when you get a minute, I'm ready to make an announcement. We were just about done talking, Miss Riley and I.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I got some information I'm going to provide to Miss Riley. Miss Riley, all I need is your email address, and if we could reset this for one of those quick reset dates you got, I think we're going to be able to resolve this. I got a motivated client here.
Okay, November, final plea calendar, November 10th.
Yeah, let's do that, Judge. That'd be great.
All right, so we'll reset it for the final plea if you all work it out, and it's gonna be a plea. Please have the paperwork ready.
We'll do that. And hey, Miss Riley, what's your email address?
I'm gonna send you a direct chat right now. Just hold on 1 second.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And Judge, I really appreciate you putting this case on this calendar. Thank you for that.
You're more than welcome. Mr. Kelbaugh, is there an announcement?
I have not been able to speak with Ms. Marshall Story yet. Each time I'm in a breakout room, it's by myself, and then I bounce back into this room.
Did we hear that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, that's the same with me. I'm either in the breakout room alone, or I'm in with another party that didn't require my presence. Would you like us to just try to perhaps talk on the phone?
Let's work it out because we're gonna be doing this for a good little while, so let's get
So you're right. Let's work the kinks out now. Okay.
to practice. So today's our practice session.
Okay.
All right, Judge, I got that email address. Can Mr. Baker please be excused?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Have a good weekend, everybody.
You as well. Thank you.
You too.
Your Honor, as Mr. Rodriguez is appearing to be pro se, can I put the offer on the record?
I don't spoken with Mr. Rodriguez yet because he was having those computer problems, I believe.
Okay.
Well, I actually ended up in a Zoom with Mr. Rodriguez. He just didn't need me.
Okay. So, Mr. Rodriguez, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, do you have a private attorney representing you in this matter?
I do not.
Have you applied for the services of a public defender?
No, sir.
Yes, you did.
I have that.
Yeah, I
He
did,
does not
yeah.
qualify.
All right,
He does not qualify, Judge.
thank you. So, Mr. Rodriguez, I can have the solicitors put on the record the offer to you. This is a battery family violence charge. No, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
The DUI charge. Again, I'm happy to give you the opportunity to hire an attorney if that's what you want to do, given that you don't qualify for a public defender. I'm also happy to let the solicitor put on the record what the offer would be. If you do not wish to take that offer, you have the right to have a bench trial or a jury trial on the issue. You understand your options? Mr. Rodriguez.
He might have been placed in a breakout room. I was placed in one just momentarily and I got right back out. So they may have placed him in a breakout room. There he is.
He's back.
Mr. Rodriguez, unmute.
Yes, I'm here.
Hear what I said to you?
Yeah, you said they can give me an offer.
Right. So, this, Mr. Rodriguez,
Yeah, yes, I would like to hear the offer.
position 38, whose case?
This is my case, Sarita Githiea. For the DUI driving under the influence of alcohol less safe, the offer is 12 months to serve 24 hours, credit for time served, $300 fine, 40 hours of community service, alcohol drug evaluation and treatment if required, and risk reduction program.
You understand what the offer is, Mr. Rodriguez?
Believe so. Yeah, I believe so. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I think that, could you repeat it one more time for me, just to make sure I have it right?
Yes, 12 months to serve 24 hours, credit for time served, a $300 fine, 40 hours of community service, alcohol drug evaluation, and any required treatment, and a risk reduction program.
Okay, so 12 months on probation, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Yes. That works with me. I don't want to go through a bench trial.
Say it again?
I said that would work with me.
Okay. So you're indicating that you do want to plead guilty to this?
Yes.
All right. I think what might be best, Mr. Rodriguez, because you're going to have to fill out paperwork in regards to this matter, and it might be you're down here in the court when you do that.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to reset this for a final plea calendar so that you can come down, get the paperwork completed, and we can go from there. Does that work for you?
Yes. And then during that time, would I also be able to just like get an attorney with me?
Yes, that's
Just to make sure I have everything right.
yes, and
Okay.
I prefer that you did that.
Okay. Then I would like to do that.
Okay, so I'm going to put you on a final plea calendar for November 10th. Okay.
Okay.
So what I want you to do in the meantime is that if you're going to hire a lawyer, you need to go ahead and do so right away. Okay. Ms. Githiea's information is in the chat. So I need for you to get that information before you get off here today so that you can be in contact with Ms. Githiea, either you or your lawyer. If you need a lawyer, what I need for you to do is to fill out the paperwork before, or you can fill out the paperwork before coming down here to court, but I think it'll be easier if you're down here in court with me, okay?
Okay.
All right, so is your information in the chat, Ms. Githia? I think that it probably is.
Yes, I've just placed it. I sent it directly to Mr. Rodriguez.
Okay, so we have an understanding, Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for me before you go?
No, sir.
All right, you have a good day. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you too. I'm just getting the information.
I want to go back to position. Oh, is there an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor, I have an announcement on position 41.
Okay.
I've spoken with my client and we're going to ask that that be set for a final plea calendar. We are going to wait until we have some additional to Ms. Githia about, and at that point, we'll be entering our plea on that day.
Okay, so a final plea calendar, November 10th at 9 o'clock.
That's right.
Okay. And is Ms. Stitchcomb, is she in court or on Zoom?
She's on Zoom. Ms. Stinchcomb, you can go ahead and sign off for today. Okay, and we
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
thank you, Your Honor.
Do you have any other cases that you need to speak with?
Yes, sir. I have a few that I need to speak with Ms. Riley about, please, and Ms. Marshall Story, whichever one is available at this time.
I am available, ASG Riley.
I can step out and give her a call.
Okay, very
Thank you.
good. Thank you. And let's see, let me go back to Ms. Bryant.
Yes.
Ms. Bryant, have you had an opportunity to consider the offer that you, and what would you like to do in regards to this?
There's no way a prosecutor could help me try to get the case dismissed. I've been in no trouble ever since. I'm not a criminal. I work and I go home. That's it. I was just wondering, it's been so long now. Is there any way it could be dropped?
Not gonna, the state is not gonna drop your case, Ms. Bryant. Either you accept the offer that they have, you can do a non-negotiated plea where I'll make the determination based on what I hear from the state and your criminal history, or you have the opportunity to have either a bench trial before me or a jury trial. So those are your options.
Okay, so what is the option? The first option, you said something with the state?
Accept their offer to 12 months, a family violence intervention program, and 30 hours of community service. So that's the first option, if you want to plead guilty to the charge. If you don't want to plead guilty to the charge, you have the right to have a bench trial or a jury trial.
Okay. Okay, and then if it gets taken to trial, then what? Do I need to bring witness?
The state has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you're guilty of the violation that you've been charged with. You have the right to present witnesses. If that's something that you'd like to do, you do not have to present witnesses. You have the right to testify on your own behalf and the absolute right to remain silent.
Okay, then one more question, and I'll give you a decision. I'll give you a choice. Curtina Napier can't come to the court with me.
Say it again.
Is Curtina Napier able to come to the court with me? That's my only witness.
She is the victim in the case, Your Honor.
Okay, well, it would seem to me, Ms. Bryant, that the state would have to present that she might be one of the witnesses that the state might present. I'm not sure who they are or not going to present, but so if she's not called by the state, then you certainly have the right to have her as your witness.
Okay, if she's not called by the state, you said.
Well, either way, if she is called, you have a right to cross-examine her. If she's not called, you have the right to present her as a witness if that's what you want to do.
Okay, yes, I wanted to present her as a witness, but I was, out of all honesty, I was only asking because they said that I'm not supposed to have no third-party contact with her. There's no contact, period. So I didn't want to bring her
That
to
is
the court.
incorrect. That's not, I said no further violent or harassing contact. That is not no contact.
Okay. So I can bring her. I would like to do that to see if I could, this could help me get the case dismissed some kind of way.
Your Honor, I'm not sure why Ms. Bryant does not qualify, but she appears to really need the assistance of an attorney, of a defense attorney, as she's not understanding the terms of the plea.
Okay, I think that what Ms. Bryant might have been saying, Ms. Riley, is that she might be out on a pretrial bond where there's no further contact. As opposed to the no further, do you know what I was, as opposed to what you're saying, no further violent contact if for the plea. Do we know what her bond conditions are?
I do not know what her bond conditions are, Your Honor, but I can certainly take a look.
Your Honor, if I could short circuit this a little bit, she was very close on the qualifications. I'm just going to go ahead and enter an entry of appearance and represent Ms. Bryant.
Very good. So, Ms. Bryant, the Public Defender's Office is going to represent you. And what's your pleasure regarding this, Mr. Korn? You need some time?
I do, Judge. I need to file discovery requests and file my entry and interview the witnesses.
How much time?
Whatever the, well, I'd like it to place on for a status conference or even final plea, probably, something like that.
I mean, I'm at November 10th. Is that enough time?
Can we get the next one? Because I'm actually, I have a leave coming up at the end of this month for a couple weeks, so probably prefer the next one after that.
November 16th?
That will be fine.
So Ms. Bryant,
yes.
So we're gonna reset you for November 16th, at 9 a.m. And Mr. Korn's gonna represent you and he'll be in contact with you prior to that date, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. And you have.
Thank you both.
And I have Ms. Bryant's contact information. I believe she's got my email address, so which has my phone number. So we'll be in contact, Judge. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Okay, thank you guys.
Have a good day, Ms. Bryant.
You too.
Your Honor, number 39. Rodriguez does qualify. I will be representing her. And we'd ask for a reset. We will need to do discovery. So I think we need more than the 30 days, but we can always put
All
on the
right.
status, I guess.
Does the Status conference calendar. 9 a.m.
Again, she's in court and we'd ask that she be released.
Yes, have a good day.
What was that reset date, Your Honor?
That's position 39, Ms. Rodriguez, who's in court with us. She qualifies November 16th, reset status conference calendar.
Thank you.
Yeah, what did they say about my case again, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
It's my understanding that you do not qualify. So when the solicitor comes back, have them put on the record the offer, and then you can make a determination as to how you'd like to proceed with the case, okay?
All right.
So, give me a moment to, solicitors.
Yes, sir.
Gregory Mason.
Yeah, that's me. I'm here.
Mr. Mason, it's my understanding that you're going to be in vendor's office.
Beg your pardon, I couldn't hear you. I barely hear you. I barely can hear you. I had an area. I'm in a bad area.
Okay, your case is being reset November 9th, okay? So that the attorneys can contact you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and if you will, before you leave, put information in the chat so that someone can get in touch with you, okay?
All right, in the chat box.
Yes, please.
Okay, I could do that.
And then once you do that, Mr.
Hey,
Mason.
Ms. Riley.
Beg your pardon?
I said, once you complete that, you'll be free to go, but make sure that we have your contact information before you go, okay?
Okay, I understand. Okay, go to the thing. Check. I just sent it to anyone.
I'll see it if it's everyone. Or you can put it to me personally.
Okay. Which I'm getting my information. I just put it in the chat. I don't know who I was actually sending it to. Oh, in my Gmail. Hello.
All right, we have it.
You have that?
9086. Yep.
Okay, you're free to go, Mr. Mason. We'll see you back in November, okay?
All right, that's the 9th to be exact, right?
That's correct.
All right.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you. I just leave out at any moment.
Yeah, you're free to go.
Okay.
Your Honor, I have an announcement in the Diamond Jones case.
I believe that's position 28. Okay.
would ask for a reset until November 10th. Solicitor Marshall Story provided me with an incident report and an offer. I will review the incident report. I believe she's also going to provide some additional discovery. And so I will review that and talk to my client, and we'll appear back November 10th if that's acceptable to the court.
Yes, of course, Mr. Calbar. That'll be the final plea calendar. If you all do are going to take a plea, if you'll get that paperwork completed prior to court so we can move it along, it'll be appreciated.
Yes, Your Honor, we did have that discussion. This was a dual matter, just so the court is aware. The other party involved has been dismissed, and there is more discovery that is located under the dual matter than under Ms. Jones. So I'm going to forward all of that over to Mr. Kilbaugh so he can have a truly informed decision about moving forward.
Okay, very good. We'll see you back then.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, Your Honor, I'm going to just step off for a second. I've got Mr. Raffoff on the phone, and I know we have a few cases we need to discuss.
Very good. Thank you, Ms.
All
Marshall.
right, thank you.
Your Honor, it looks like position 42, Marcos Pineda is now online.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Pineda. Let's see. Do you have a private attorney representing you?
I have a public, Ms. Hope.
Okay, so Mr. Corn, I believe this might be one of the public defender cases. Would you mind speaking with Mr. Pineda?
I will, Judge. This is not one of those that we had on our list as Ms. Hogue having represented, but I will talk to them and see what's going on, get his information.
Would it be easier just to go into a breakout room with him?
Sure, that would be great.
So if we can put Mr. Corn and Mr. Pineda into a breakout room, please.
Get ready to go.
Ms. Githia, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have position 46. Is that your?
Yes.
Okay, I believe it's my understanding that you did not qualify, so I want to see if we can. Mr. White, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Activate your camera for me.
All right. Can you see me now?
I did. So it's my understanding that you made application with the public defender and that you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't qualify.
Get to a steady state for me. I'll speak with
Say it
you.
again.
Stand still for me while I'm talking to you, if you don't mind, so that get to a place.
All right.
So your options are today, Mr. White, you've been charged with simple assault, family violence. I'm going to give Ms. Githia the opportunity to put on the record what the state would offer for a guilty plea. If you're not interested in that offer, then you're going to have the right to either have a bench trial or a jury trial, okay?
Is that gonna be Zoom or in person?
If you have a all right.
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you, Your Honor.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
If you can put on the record the offer.
Yes, for the simple assault, family violence is 12 months probation, 3 anger management classes, 30 hours of community service, and no contact with the victim, to Kenya Varner.
Okay, so that's what they're offering if you want to plead guilty. If you don't want to plead guilty and want to enter a not guilty plea, then you have the right to have a bench trial or a jury trial. What would you like to do?
In a bench trial, is that Zoom or is that Cause I'm not in Georgia right now. I know the bench trial gonna be like next month, ain't it?
Well, they're both going to be next month, and you'd have to be here in person for either.
And what kind of probation is it?
You would be on probation. It's 12 months probation. You would be on probation until you complete the terms, which would be the anger management and the 30 hours of community service. Once you completed the terms, it would go to a non-reporting status.
All right, yeah, that's cool. I take that probation.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, Mr. White, is that I'm going to give you Ms. Githier, the opportunity to get the paperwork together and get that to you so that you can go through it and sign it and send it back to her. That's going to be difficult for us to do this morning, so I'm going to reset you for a final pre-calendar for you to get in touch with her and for you all to go get that paperwork together, okay?
So she just gonna email me, or do I have to come back to court?
You're going to have to come back to court so I can take the plea, but she's going to email you the paperwork, and you're going to have to email it back to her so that she can get it to the court.
And do you know the court date or not yet?
Yes, the final plea date is going to be November 10th.
All right.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Can you please put your email address in the chat, please?
Yes, ma'am. Do you see it?
No, I don't. Who did you send? Did you send it to everyone or did you send it directly
I
to?
did it to everyone.
Okay, I see it now.
All right.
All right, so you all be in touch before November 10th, get the paperwork done, and we'll take that plea on November. Okay, Mr. White,
All right.
do you have any other questions for me?
No, sir.
Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, Mr. Calbar?
Yes, Your Honor. Can I speak to Ms. Marshall's story again? I had something I failed to mention to her in our discussion.
Okay, there she is. Go into a breakout room, Mr. Calbar.
That would be wonderful.
Marshall story and Mr. Calbar into a breakout room again, please.
Okay.
Mr. Trejo, you have an announcement?
Yes, sir. I have an announcement on position 12, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I've gone ahead and spoken with the state. That this case should be reset to the next calendar, which I believe is 16th is the one that we're on now, Your Honor.
It can be set on the 16th. Is that what you want?
Yes, sir. That'd be
Okay.
great. Thank you, sir.
We still have some places on earlier calendars, but if you want the 16th, that's fine with me.
Okay, that works for me, Your Honor.
Okay, so
Thank
we'll
you.
reset to November 16th. Is Julian Browning on Zoom or in court?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. We
Okay.
have been in touch with him.
Okay,
So I'll go ahead and I'll relay that to him.
okay, very good. Thank you.
And I have a couple more cases, Your Honor, that I'm going to be speaking to Miss Marshall Story once she gets back, and then that'll wrap my my cases up.
Your
for
day
today.
up. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, I apologize. I do for interrupting. Miss Jasmine Champion, I'm still waiting to speak with one of the public defenders regarding her case.
I believe that they have already done that, and we have reset Ms. Champion for November 10th, final plea. And the calendar, and it's my understanding that they are going to get in touch with Mr. Bartel so that we can move that case forward.
Thank you. So it is not the public defender's office. It remains with Mr. Bartel. Is that?
You're on mute, Mr. Corn.
It is our case.
Okay.
Mr. Bartels actually worked for the Fulton State Court Public Defender back when that was a thing.
Okay.
But he now works in our office.
Okay.
So we inherit all of that stuff. So it is our case. We just don't have a file yet, so we'll figure it out and we'll get in touch with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And Mr. Tadeo Pineda, number 32 on the calendar, who arrived. This will be our case, and we would ask the case be placed on the next, the 16th calendar would probably be the best. And we'll be in touch with, I believe this is Ms. Gathea's case, or maybe I'm wrong about that.
Okay, so the status conference calendar on November 16th.
That would be great.
What position is that?
Number 32, is that yours?
It's
No, that's
actually
Ms. Marsh.
42.
Oh,
Is it 42?
Yes.
32.
32, 3.
Comment is 32.
I have it as
Don't I-
42.
I have it as 4-2.
Well, oh, you're right, 42, okay. It's still Miss Gathea's, right?
Yes.
November 16th. All right, so we'll see you back then, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's see. Are we still waiting for anyone to go into breakout rooms with? What is Mr. Smith's case? Yes, you can leave, sir. Betrayal, you're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, is there anyone else left that I need to address?
Yes, Your Honor.
I am this March gets back from the breakout that she's currently in. I've communicated to my
Okay, all right, so we'll be with you, Mr. Glenn. The court will be in recess. Which position? 6. That was Mr. Dixon's case. I've got number 10. Yeah, put that on the final play calendar. Yes, yes.
Your Honor. Your Honor.
Yes, yes, who needs my attention?
I call you. I was waiting. You said wait until the final seedings were done. I was wondering, have they been done?
Okay, and this is
Kelvin Gresham.
yeah, Mr. Gresham, your counsel is still waiting to speak with the solicitor regarding your case. Mr. Gresham, if you just hold on for us, please. We still have.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Your Honor.
Sure.
Does that go for me as well, Your Honor?
Glenn, that goes as well.
All right.
We appreciate your patience. Thank you.
Lights.
Got a number 37. My notes show that don't show whether we reset that or not. 47, I'm sorry, I can't read that.
47.
47, Shakita Williams.
Okay, did you need a reset on that?
Yes.
And your office is representing Ms. Williams?
Right, that would be my case.
Okay, so reset until November 10th.
Yeah, 9th or 10th is fine. Yeah.
We'll put you on the November 10th
Okay,
final
thank
plea
you.
calendar.
And I did get her contact information if you need it.
I don't have it.
I do.
Is that your case, Mr. Corn? Or Mr. Raffoff?
It's gonna be Mr. Raffoff. I just wrote down everybody's information they put in the chat.
Thank you.
What's that?
Your Honor, on number 11, Shane Brown. We will be representing him.
Is he in court with us?
He's right here.
Okay.
But it's not possible for him to complete the paperwork right now. So but again, I know he does qualify from the little conversation I've had with him. So I will be representing him, and we're asking for a reset.
To that final plea calendar?
That would be fine.
Okay. And he's in court with us?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
Mr. Shane Brown, correct?
Okay, very good.
That's reset for final plea.
Did you get that, Miss Riley? I think that this is your case.
Yes, Your Honor. He did have a bench warrant, but I guess he has come in late.
Yes, he's in court with us now.
Okay.
That he does qualify. They are going to represent him. I believe that. And we're going to reset him for November 10th.
Thank you.
10,
What's that?
November 10th.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
Okay. Miss Riley,
Yes, Your Honor.
crazy, but can you see me on camera?
No,
Okay, so
I can see, I'm not sure if that's Miss James or Miss Smith, whoever's pointing. I can see Mr. Jordan.
So the whole time nobody has been able to.
No, we see the gallery of the courtroom in both. There's two cameras, MAG G40 podium that faces the gallery of the courtroom, and Judge K. Eric Morrow faces the galley of the court as well.
Okay. Is there a way to do that? But today is kink workout day.
Yes, trial and error, right?
You always get those days.
That's right. Now I see you, Judge Morrow.
Crazy day, but
You're on mute. I don't hear you, but I see you. I hear you through MAG G40 podium.
okay. Well,
So that's right. So it's supposed to work. So this.
Okay.
Works.
As long as it's working, right?
But you can't hear me.
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we'll be in recess until someone comes back. But we still need to have his correct address on file, right?
Apartment or house?
He's free to go, yes. Yes. One was reset for November 10th. The final plea calendar. What were the other ones? Yes, 19, we're holding on. $34. That they were here in person. I believe that. Mr. Ratcliffe, what did we do with your client's position 34, Gloria Netherland? Do you have that in your notes?
I did discuss that from the story. We're looking at possible dismissal, so we would like to reset because there's some conditions we need to.
Okay. You just wanted to go on that November.
Is that 34? I'm sorry.
Yeah, the people that were here in person. The lady that was here in
Yes,
person. Yes. So November 10th.
That's fine.
Okay, final plea calendar.
Yes.
Thank you. Did I have one? Oh, I'm so caged in back here. Can you hear me, Mr. Glenn? You're,
I can.
so we're gonna reset your case for November so that you and your attorney can get together and fill out the plea paperwork. And we'll take that plea when you return.
On the 10th, you said?
9 a.m.
That is correct.
Yes.
All right.
Right. All right. So you have a good day, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Any other announcements?
Yes, Your Honor. On position 22, which I believe will be my final announcement of the morning. Our records indicate that we did receive some audio and visual evidence as well that's currently in possession of Public Defender Haddad. So I would like to reset this one to the next available calendar just so I can get that from him and discuss with my client. We did receive an offer from Ms. Marshall Story this morning, and I will be speaking to my client about that offer as well.
let's put that on the status conference calendar on November 16th.
Great.
Was that for Mr. Gresham?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Gresham, so they'll be in touch with you and we'll see you back on November 16th, okay?
November 16th. Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Have a good day, sir.
All right.
All right, so my understanding that 9 o'clock calendar. When Ms. Smith is ready, we can go over the calendar. Say it again. Okay, that is Mr. Trejo, what are we doing with position 19, Anthony Foster?
So Your Honor, on position 19, and I'll approach the microphone. On position 19, we did receive an offer from the state. Our office does not have a file made for that one yet, Your Honor, so I would ask that that one be reset as well, just so we can speak with our client.
Okay. Let's put that on the 16th also.
Yes, sir.
Status conference calendar, November 16th. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. Can everybody hear me?
I can barely hear.
No.
Barely, yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, for position 1, that final plea, November the 10th at 9 a.m. Position 2, dead docket. Position 3, dead docket. Position 4, bench warrant.
I'm sorry, could we go back to position 3? I thought that was a bench warrant.
That is a dead docket. It's the same defendant. The first one was dead docketed. The second one is a bench warrant.
Bench warrant. Thank you.
Let's go back to position 4, bench warrant. Position 5, reset final plea, November 10th at 9 a.m. Position 6, reset final plea, November 10th, 9 a.m. Position 7, reset final plea, November 10th, 9. Position 8, bench warrant. Position 9, bench warrant. Position 10, reset, show cause, November 9th at 9 a.m. Position 11, reset, November 10th, final plea, 9 a.m. Position 12, reset, status conference, November 16th, 9 a.m. Position 13, reset, status conference, November 16th at 9 a.m. Position 14, reset, final plea, November 10th, 9 a.m. Position 15, no pros. Position 16, bench warrant. Position 17, bench warrant. Position 18, reset, final plea, November 10th, 9 a.m. Position 19, reset. 11/16, status conference, 9 a.m. Position 20, reset, plea, November 10th, 9 a.m. Position 21, reset, final plea, November 10th, 9 a.m. Position 22, reset, status conference, 11/16, 9 a.m. Position 23, reset, final plea, 11/10, 9 a.m. Position 24, reset, final plea, 11/10, 9 a.m. Position 25, reset, final plea, 11/10, 9 a.m. Position 16, reset, bench trial, 11/10, 1:30 p.m. in person. Position 27, no prost. Position 28, reset, final plea, November 10th, 9 a.m. Position 29, reset, show cause, 11/9, at 9 a.m. Position 30, reset show cause at 9 a.m., which would be 11/9. Position 31, reset show cause, 11/9, 9 a.m. Position 32, bench warrant. Position 33, dead docket. 34, reset final plea, November 10th, 9 a.m. Position 35, dead docket. Position 36, bench warrant. Position 37, dead docket. Position 38, reset final plea, 11/10, 9 a.m. Position 39, reset status conference, 11/16, 9 a.m. Position 40, reset final plea, 11/10, 9 a.m. Reset final plea, November 10th, 9 a.m. Position 42, status conference, 11/16, 9 a.m. Position 43, show cause, reset, November 9th at 9 a.m. Position 44, reset, show cause, 11/9 at 9 a.m. Position 45, reset, final plea, 11/10, 9 a.m. 46, reset, 11/10, final plea, 9 a.m. 47, reset, 11/10, final plea, 9 a.m. Position 48, reset, 11/10, final plea, 9 a.m. Position 49, jury trial request, 11/15, 1:30 p.m. in person. Position 15, show cause, 11/9 at 9 a.m. Do I have any questions or concerns?
Yes, Miss Chelsea Thomas was not show cause because she did appear. So that's number 44, so it wouldn't be show cause, it would be a different.
Okay, so we're gonna do that on 11/9, but then we can do it on an add-on calendar because I think that was the only one that we had for show cause unless you want two calendars on that date.
That's fine. She'll be there.
And I have a quick question, Ms. Smith, for position 49, the jury trial, you said 1:30 in person, but it was my understanding that that Tuesday is the calendar call day. So is that not starting until 1:30 or will that be 9 a.m.?
9 a.m., Ms. Riley, calendar call.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Rep. Is it? Yes, sir. It says PD not qualified. They did not qualify for the public defender.
Who? Which one?
36 from what my notes say, did not qualify for the public defender.
That's correct.
More questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Further?
No, nothing from the state, Aaron.
Nothing from the state.
Are we all, are you all coming back for the 1:30 calendar?
Yes, Your Honor.
Much.
Thank you.
You too.
You too.
What 1:30 calendar?
What'd you say, Mr. Corn?
We have a calendar at 1:30?
Yes, Mr. Corn, another Orca B.
It's a,
Oh, I have it. I have an arraignment, Orca A arraignment calendar.
Sorry, Orca A.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
All right, see you all at 1:30.